Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our excellent friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of April. Things are looking okay. Things are starting to look a little more balanced. I think the panic about where the situation is has kind of settled a little bit. That's what it feels like to me, anyway, in our ecosystem, and in the broader markets. Actually, the broader macro situation seems to actually be stabilizing to me as well. I know not all the news seems that way, but things that I'm watching, things that I'm seeing, it seems like we're starting to kind of get a more balanced approach to things, where people are kind of letting things play out, and they are playing out. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We are providing news and information only, sometimes some entertainment, hopefully, and some education, trying to let you guys know what's going on in the crypto space, focusing mainly on Bitcoin and Stacks Layer 2, which is my preferred but not the only layer 2 on Bitcoin. But Stacks is the leading layer 2 on Bitcoin, and growing, and tremendous stuff going on with Stacks in the ecosystem here, and the numbers look good too. Actually, I think, yeah, I did. I missed. So I have to double check on CoinMarketCap because I forgot to grab the top 3 gainers. So anyway, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That's gambling. That's not investing, actually. If you have money you can't afford to lose, you're gambling with money you can't afford to lose. If it's money you can put away and you can put it into something and leave it alone, and you don't need it for, living, then that's money you can afford to lose. In my opinion, you got to set your own risk tolerances. So the numbers this morning, Bitcoin coming in at 88,619 as of about a half an hour ago. I want to shout out to Binta too, Binta, GPSC, all the chads that are coming into the space we're running in the mornings. We just kind of started it quietly. So Bitcoin's at right now 88,589, and Stacks coming in at 75 0.87, so almost 76 cents, and up to 59 out of the 60s range. So it's moving up the board up to 59 by market cap on coin market cap. Fear and greed index is up to 38, still in that fear range, but tipping into that neutral range, getting close to turning over. We're not out of the woods yet, but things do look a little bit more blue sky. I didn't grab the top 3 gainers. I looked at them earlier. Stacks was almost there. And but they're actually right now number 5. The top 3 gainers over the last 24 hours are Fartcoin, Caspa doing well, and Matic, or Pole. It used to be Matic. Just a number of bad decisions with that project. I mean, I guess there's a market for getting Pole. I don't know. In the when you stack your stacks, you earn BTC. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. In the Stacks DeFi world, Stacks Hermetica is offering 6% yield on USDH with over $500,000 in total value locked, and now funding defaults on Zest. So Zest loans is powered by USDH now over on Zest protocol. Really cool stuff. DCA into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more effortlessly at Bitflow.finance. Bitflow also just added trading for Liquidium LIQ token. Bitflow offers top tier swap rates and now single-sided liquidity with no impermanent loss. Perp Dex on Stacks. Velar has launched their long-awaited Perp Dex. Now you can engage in perp trading, stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar. Alex surpassed $2.6 billion in volume, launched DAMM, DAMM, Bitcoin's first concentrated liquidity DEX, unveiled Alex AI, token listing tools, and USDT via Jolts. Zest is offering 4.88 percent yield on SBTC, with today's highest yield at 8.01 on STSTX. Over at StackingDAO, you can earn 7.99% on STX with your STSTX, 8.27% yield on native BTC, or that's in native BTC, or 7.75% with rewards in SBTC. The top 3 Stacks token gainers over the last 24 hours over on stxtools.io, Flat Earth, Meme, and Pepe token. Let's go. What is happening on Stacks today? You may be wondering, and well, we're going to tell you. There is the Leather Lounge happening today at 11 a.m. Before that, obviously, as always, we have our Let's Go morning show at 8:30 to 9:30. 9:30, we have Find to Earn rounds with Xenitron, sponsored by Rue, Leo, Wrap Nothing, Welsh Corgi Coin, and Bitcoin Pepe. That happens at 9:30. We have 5 rounds, opportunities to earn, and then at 10 a.m. we have Mr. Wolf coming on to talk to us about Wrap Nothing. It is Wrap Nothing. It is not Tuesday, and one of the founders of Spaghetti Punk and the Spaghetti Punk Club, great NFT project over there. Really cool tools that they offer to their community, so you should definitely check them out. And Wolfie's gonna come on and talk to us about his connection with the Wrap Nothing project and the Not Punks project that he did last fall. That was really cool. Minted out super fast. Great stuff going on with Spaghetti Punk and Mr. Wolf. I'm really excited to have him here. Then we have the StackingDAO DeFi show. That is at 10 a.m. Also. And on a space on X, there is the Leather Lounge I mentioned at 11 a.m. At 1 p.m., we have Learn TA with Landy. At 3 p.m., there is Art on Stacks. At 7 p.m., there is DeOrganized Nightly Show with GPSC. And I see at 11:10 p.m., a meme lesson with GP. I don't know if that time is incorrect or not. We'll double check with GP. He is here today. We'll double check with him in a little while to make sure that time is right. I got it showing as 11:10 p.m. for meme lessons with GP, and I think that's happening in one of the Discords, either Zest or StackingDAO. I'm not positive. If you have an X Space, a live stream, or event series you want to share with the community, head over to DeOrganized.media, create a user account, and we'll add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. Get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening, whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series. We've got you covered. DeOrganized.media. Check it out. Bitcoin surged past $88,000 on Monday, reaching levels not seen since a late March as traders responded to a weakening US dollar and growing uncertainty around global interest rates. The 20% jump from its April low comes amid a flight to perceived safe haven assets, with Bitcoin once again drawing comparisons to gold. Analysts suggest the rally could be fueled by institutional investors re-entering the market, and recent ETF inflows may have contributed to upward momentum. Despite overall crypto market stagnation, Bitcoin's strong performance highlights its resilience in times of economic stress and its potential role as a long-term hedge. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm a little out of rhythm. I don't know if it's the music is too quiet. Just need a little more rhythm. Sorry, guys. It's another day. Ethereum's gas fee plummets on record lows. Ethereum's average gas fees have fallen to just 0.01 per transaction, the lowest in 5 years, due to a notable drop in network activity. Developers and users point to the broader slowdown in on-chain activity and migration to layer 2 scaling solutions like Arbitrum and Optimism. Some analysts argue the reduced fees reflect Ethereum's scalability progress. That's true, actually. That was the goal, that it was too expensive to use for a long time. The drop could mark a new phase for Ethereum, but questions remain about how sustainable this cost structure will be in the face of future demand spikes and economic viability for validators. This one's interesting. Mantra, in a drastic attempt to regain community trust after a devastating 90% crash in AUM token value, Mantra DAO announced plans to burn 300 million AUM tokens, half of which are coming directly from its founders' own holdings. The burn presents nearly 30% of the circulating supply and is intended to reduce inflationary pressure and reward long-term stakers. The team also revealed plans to restructure staking rewards and improve governance transparency. While some community members praise the move as a step toward accountability, others remain skeptical about the project's long-term viability after months of price instability and inconsistent leadership. So I don't know all that much about I watched the price constantly hit in the top 3 gainers over the last several months, only to obviously collapse. And now it seems like they have an inflation problem, and maybe it was they were paying a lot of high rewards for holding the token, and that was driving the price. And it's always important to know where the yield comes from. Where is that yield coming from? How long are people going to hold it and earn yield when the price starts cratering? No one. No one's going to. This is a desperate attempt. I would get out. Not financial advice. Circle, the issuer of the USDC stablecoin, has launched a global cross-border payments platform aimed at challenging traditional finance rails like SWIFT and Western Union. The network enables fast, low-cost transfer using USDC, particularly targeting small and medium-sized enterprises that struggle with existing systems. Circle emphasized the system's compliance readiness, noting integration with on and off ramps across multiple jurisdictions. The launch marks a major step in Circle's pivot from crypto-native infrastructure to mainstream fintech adoption, and comes as stablecoins gain traction for real-world use cases like payroll, and remittances. It's good stuff, actually. We need these robust stablecoin options and multiple options in the marketplace. I prefer to earn yield on my Hermetica dollars, but my USDH, but it all is It all works. This one's really interesting too. This CFTC is officially exploring a shift to 24/7 derivatives trading to match the always-on nature of crypto markets. In a new public request for comment, the agency highlighted how current trading hours don't align with the 24/7 global digital asset environment. The move is being praised by crypto native firms and institutional players alike, who say it would increase accessibility and allow U.S. markets to stay competitive. It would increase more than just accessibility. It would increase profitability, but there's nothing wrong with that either. However, critics warn that around-the-clock trading could strain compliance teams and market infrastructure, raising questions about surveillance and systemic risk. If there's a demand for it, that's not a reason to deny it. You just got to fund the compliance mechanism. That's all. Make sure that you're following up. That's all. It's not really a valid argument, in my opinion. I don't have a horse in the race. ETF flows on April 21st. Bitcoin spot ETFs experienced a net inflow of $381.3 million. That's pretty significant. ARK21 shares led with an inflow of 116.1 million Ethereum spot ETFs, so a total net outflow of 25 million. Grayscale recorded the highest single day outflow of 25.42 million. So they actually were the most, with all 9 ETH ETFs in negative territory. Those numbers don't add up. Not sure how accurate that is. GPSC auction on Gamma for Dogtails with Dogpool. The first ever GPSC auction mint for a collection of 5 one-of-one images telling the story of Paul Stamets, world-famous mycologist. The auction is now live only on Gamma, with bids active through next Monday, the 28th. I've got a couple bids in there, but I am watching. I am really, really hoping I can get one, and they don't get out of my price range. But I'm worried that I might get splashed out of the opportunity there. Zeely has officially integrated the Stacks network, allowing users to connect their Stacks wallet and complete fully on-chain quests. From NFTs to tokens and custom experiences, everything on Stacks can now be verified and rewarded directly through Zeely. This marks a major leap forward in aligning community engagement with on-chain activity. Shout out to Bitflow, Leather, and Granite for helping bring this integration to life. More collaborators will likely be on board, so pay attention to the Zeely campaigns and what's going to go on with Stacks. There's going to be some opportunities for onboarding new people through Zeely. If you're a protocol or you're a project, you might want to pay attention to this. Boom is offering .btc holders a chance to claim their matching .boom.btc subdomain, but only for a limited time. From April 12th to May 11th, users who register for the Boom wallet at boom.money/reserve can optionally reserve a subdomain like yourname.boom.btc or DeOrganized.btc or PeaceLoveMusic.btc or GPSC.btc. The move is designed to simplify Bitcoin transactions, making them as easy as sending an email. There's no pressure to participate, and your existing .btc name still works on Boom. But if you don't claim it, someone else could. Get over to boom.money/reserve. Start playing with your Boom wallet. Start getting used to how it works. And then get your boom.btc for free. Why would you not do that? Big Market is now live on Stacks testnet, ushering in decentralized predictions. Big Market prediction market platform is now live on the Stacks testnet, bringing transparent on-chain forecasting to Bitcoin's layer 2s. They're looking for testers. You get your Stacks wallet, you can set up a new account with a new seed phrase. That's usually a best practice if you're going to be testing. You set up a new account with a new seed phrase. You change the network to testnet on Stacks. You connect to that app. It's bigmarket.ai, and you can go test it out. It's all powered by Clarity smart contracts. The testnet launch lets the community explore prediction mechanics in a demo environment with no real funds at risk. It's testnet funds. If you need help getting that, we can help you point you in the right direction for that as well. And the Stacks Innovation live stream fuels the ecosystem collaborations. We're really proud to be managing the Stacks Improvement and Innovation weekly calls, streaming on Fridays at 10:30 a.m. with Hero Gamer, Hattie, and myself. We are really looking to give builders, creators, and contributors a front row seat to the evolution of Bitcoin layers. Whether it's deep dives on .btc usability, SBTC scaling, or new protocol ideas, or some updates to the stacking mechanisms and how that all works, cooldown period, whatever we might be talking about, this is where the Stacks community comes to push innovation forward. 10:30 a.m.s on Fridays. Let's see. Fine to earn format blends real rewards with community fun, creating an interactive way to onboard users and unlock true play to earn potential. Join us daily on DeOrganized for live rounds with the Game Master powered by BoostX app. It's time to play, mortals. BoostX is the BoostX app Chrome extension just leveled up again. You can now send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X with a .btc or .stx BNS name just by interacting with their post. Send crypto with a like or a tweet. Get instant notifications. Now supports Stacks NFTs. You can send NFTs on it now too. Soon you'll be able to mint NFTs with X on X with the full Stacks wallet integration. BoostX makes tipping rewarding and engaging with your X fam seamless, and it's only getting better. There's even more cool stuff to come. Airdrops is the meta on that one. And then share out the stream, please. If you like this, you like what we're doing, it really, really helps us grow. And if you're looking to if you're a developer and you're looking to start getting into developing on Stacks, you can head over to stacks.co/build/get-started, or you just go to stacks.co and up at the top right hand corner it says get started, and you click on that and it'll bring you to access to developer tools, beginner guides, and full app building resources. Whether you're new to blockchain or an experienced builder, you'll find whatever you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. We need more. We have a tremendous builder community here, and we need more. Good morning, Block Web. Reese, our brother. Good morning, Jamie. What is up? Jamie's keeping the same hours as us East Coast US guys. He must be very tired this morning, man. GM, Jamie. And real quick, just want to talk about some of our great sponsors. You know what? This music's just a little too light for me today. I think it's slowing us down. That's a little better. Probably don't need it as loud. There we go. Feeling a little bit better now. I think it was just a little too Leisure Suit Larry for me this morning. StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. I use both. If you want to start earning yields today, head over to StackingDAO.com and jump in. StackingDAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And you can get there right through that QR code right there. And sometimes I remember to drop that link in the live stream comments as well, but I don't think I did that yet this morning. Maybe I'll get to it during the show. I don't know. We're DeOrganized. We don't know. It's just how it is. And we also are super excited to have tremendous marketing partnership agreement with Bitflow as well. Bitflow is your go-to DEX on Stacks. Powerful aggregator pulling the best swap rates from Alex, Arcadico, and Velar. Trade BTC, SBTC, STX, USDC, and Runes seamlessly. It's the only DEX on Stacks with native BTC swaps. Add SBTC or PBTC with no impermanent loss, no pairing required, and you can DCA with their DCA tool to auto buy BTC, SIP10 tokens, or runes. And you start over at bitflow.finance. Connect your Xverse or Leather wallet, and it's time to earn. Time to earn. That's your password for the DeOrganized Zeely campaign with Bitflow. You can get there right through that QR code for today. You earn Zeely points daily with DeOrganized. Time to earn. With that, I am going to bring in my brother.
Good morning. Good morning,
Good morning, GP. I want to just shout out in front of everybody. Congratulations on you're already successful, but still ongoing, and you're probably going to be too rich for you to stick around with DeOrganized by the time you're done minting.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, the auction went awesome. Me and Jamie had a space yesterday, and then he came on the night show. It's pretty good. Getting support for a pretty cool cause, right? These Paul Stamets storyboards, 60% of the proceeds are going to be going to the Fungi Foundation, to where they could do some more research on alternative medicinal uses for various mushrooms. So very, very cool.
There is I don't tend to suggest recreational drug use is what people should be after. However, I do find that there is healing properties in using
mushrooms.
Right. I do think that having that psychedelic experience can really help you through some stuff that you don't even know you're dealing with.
Yeah, I was talking to Ace yesterday, and he's got a buddy that has a retreat. And they're doing like rehabilitation with mushrooms and stuff in this retreat. So
it helps with addiction. It helps with PTSD. It helps soldiers with PTSD. It helps people that have been through, traumatic situations. It really is. I'm not saying go out. I've had bad experiences with mushrooms too. Okay. Like it's not always great. It's not a fun time necessarily.
Got to be in the right environment.
Right. But even then you never know. Like it can be like, oh man, you're about to go into the show, and then you just realized you left your glasses in the car, and you have to walk all the way back to the car by yourself, and then you get back huge line of people to get in, and you have to stand in the line, but you can smell all the people, and then it becomes really difficult.
It sounds like you're like speaking from experience a little bit, like all of your senses were enhanced almost whenever you were having a good time.
You have to go through the metal detector.
Oh no, dude.
Will let you in.
It starts beeping and stuff, and you're just like wigged out by it.
Beep, I put like 6 vapes in the little bucket next to it as I was walking through, and they're like, and my wallet fell apart, so I had like 18 different cards all just thrown in the it was
too much.
When I got in though, I felt so much better.
Just something to throw off the vibe for just a moment. But yeah, like I think that it's interesting. Like the connections that that are made whenever
Good morning, Megaphone.
They're using the like mushrooms as medicine. Reese came up and made a really valid point. We're more akin to mushrooms than anything else. Like our genome is.
I think there's a communication that goes on.
Something
when you're connecting to something, even if it's just your consciousness from a different, like you're just communicating with a different part of yourself that you don't normally reach. I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely something there from my personal experience.
Does it like so? To my knowledge, like what happens whenever you take magic mushrooms, like your serotonin starts flowing differently through your brain.
Those are worse things than just the Florida hockey locker room trip. But I would definitely not eat those funguses.
It's
That
a
would be
bearish fungi.
is a bearish. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not. I haven't used them in a long time. I haven't needed to.
same. Whenever I was a kid, dude, we would go out to like the cow pastures and see if the farmers were feeding like the Black Angus cows, like the special food that prevents the mushrooms from growing. And if not, I never found any. We just ended up walking through the pastures and looking at cow shit.
So the ones we were getting around here were being produced, and they were giant. They were actually called penis envy. The variety. And yeah, we would make tea sometimes, and like it works really well when you're playing some music too.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
speaking of mushrooms, how you doing,
Let's go.
Mike?
Good morning, Mike.
What an intro.
You know what? I consider it a victory when I make you laugh to the point where you're not sure what to say. It's like the comics. I'm not really officially a comic, but that's like
No,
the
you are.
comics wing. If you make a comedian laugh, you did it. That's your achievement. You can go home.
Yeah. They deliver mushrooms to your house in Canada.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, really? It's coming. There's parts of the U.S. where it's legal. Anyway, but it's prescribed. You mean?
No prescription. They'll drive it to your house. You just call a number.
Psilocybin mushrooms?
Correct. Yeah.
Is it legal or is it just easy? It's just not cracked down on, not enforced.
I'd have to talk to the person who made the order. No, I 2 experiences was all I needed. And then I put
Did you
that
have a
down.
good time?
It was a productive time, let's say.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's work.
Mm-hmm.
Work. If you take a low dose, it's kind of just like smoking weed. Very similar, in my experience. Also, I'll say taking higher doses of edibles is kind of similar to psilocybin mushrooms in my experience as well.
I cry when I take edibles. I don't know. I get like emotional.
You get all philosophical.
Yeah.
Well, I've had some breakdown experiences on mushrooms and stuff.
Okay.
Like not breakdown, like
Mm-hmm.
just emotionally breakdown, like crying and like.
Peace,
upset.
are you a death?
I love the Grateful Dead. I can play some Jerry Garcia a little bit.
Let's go.
To me, Jerry Garcia sounds like an ice cream.
It is, isn't it? Like a Ben and Jerry's.
I love Ben and Jerry's so much.
It's so good, dude.
Can't have it.
It's trouble.
What's
So
better?
the reason I have diabetes is probably because I used to down a pint of Ben and Jerry's every fucking night, and then I'd finish my wife's like 3/4 of hers. That was I love Ben and Jerry's.
What's better,
literally
Haagen-Dazs
do it.
or Ben and Jerry?
My wife will pick Haagen-Dazs. She'll say it's
Wow.
better.
Jerry's.
They're both very good. I can't pick one over the other.
Oh, it's so good, dude. I love the fish food. It's like their version of Rocky Road. It's got the like caramel and like the chocolate fish.
I remember when they invented fish food. That was one of my go-tos. The little fudge fish in there and the caramel swirl.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
nice. The best one ever was wavy gravy, and they retired it. They
Ooh,
don't
wavy
have-
gravy.
Yeah, it was like I forget what the flavor of the ice cream was, and it had these fudge swirls through it and some nuts in it. It was like the best. It was the absolute best one.
Is it me or is Chad looking younger? Which Chad? Which Chad? Which one of these three Chads is looking younger? They
We
talking
three
about?
Chads.
It
The
could
three
be
Chad
me,
men.
even though I look old as fuck and my beard's all white. Maybe I
Yeah,
look
it's-
younger than yesterday. Yesterday, my hair, I was just like feeling the Monday, you know? I was even.
Yeah, it felt like a Friday again, didn't it? Like we were talking about that on the night show. Like going in from the Easter weekend into Monday yesterday, everything was kind of quiet, even though the markets were very green. You know, I was searching for people. I was like, "Where are you? Like, where are you guys at?" There's nobody to be found.
What?
Yesterday was just quiet. It seemed like quiet for as green as everything was.
It was a quiet. I think there was. We talked about it last night too. There was a. I think there was like a lot of the world has holiday Easter Monday. I guess that's a thing. Not in the U.S., but I guess it was a bank holiday in Europe, or at least Britain. Jamie said.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and then JD Vance was like going around, you know what I mean, paying his last respects.
yeah, the
Apparently,
dude.
What do you think about? I think that there's going to be trade war. I think there's going to be a trade war between India and China.
India and China. Tell me more.
I think they're going to be vying for being the mass production centers. And we lost a pope yesterday too. Thanks a lot, JD.
Dang, JD.
Jeez, that's
Why-
that's the craziest coincidence of all time, huh?
South Africa also block web, letting us know. South
Mm.
Africa also.
I thought it was San Antonio.
No,
Big
San
shout
Antonio had banking services yesterday.
To say again?
They had banking services yesterday. They were
Oh,
South Africa.
yes, Cryptitty. Oh, it is Cryptitty. I thought it was Crypto Titty. It's actually Cryptitty.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, Crypt Titty.
Oh.
It came up in the night show, dude. It's solid, man. Crypt Titty's a base Chad. Very, very cool.
See, the
stuff.
next pope will be the last.
They say the next pope will be the last. Whoa.
Is
because
that
Haven't they been saying that?
Because we're
for
going to reach the
50,000 years?
singularity, and the next pope will never die.
Yeah, what happens to religion during the singularity?
It's kind of like just keeps walking up the same set of stairs over and over again forever.
Like the same 33 steps?
Well, it just feels like an eternity of steps. Just
Hmm.
going up the stairs and going up the stairs and going up the stairs. And don't take mushrooms, kids.
Mushrooms is like the elevator to the staircase.
The eternal elevator. Sometimes you get out, but you're not sure while you're there.
I wonder if Grateful Dead would have been as popular if they went with the original name, Grateful Alive.
Actually, they were the Warlocks, and before that, they were Mother McCree's Uptown Jug Champions. I'm not a Deadhead,
Really?
but I like the music. I do.
Wow.
Mother McCree's Uptown Jug Champions was all like kind of like bluegrass and folky kind of.
Sounds like a wet t-shirt competition.
Well,
Jug champions. Sorry.
that was there too.
So Trip goes, I was in a space discussing if you send a BTC transaction over a ham radio or over ham radio waves and then send it through a black hole, would the transaction bend space and time travel?
Well, I don't think the transaction would bend space and time, but it would be bent by space time and potentially in the black hole. And maybe what comes out the other side of a black hole? Maybe we're outside. Maybe we're on the other side of a black hole.
Maybe your whole universe is inside of a black hole.
Maybe the multiverse is just a series of holes.
Do we have to call it a black hole? You know?
Well, it's
Oh,
just
man.
black because it doesn't reflect any light. It's actually black. You think
Maybe
you're
it's more like
black?
AOL, like
You have black,
absence of
red,
light.
bro. The black hole's like, no, bro. You don't think you're black? No, you're not black. You ain't
Can you
black.
imagine like a DEI
Joe
universe?
Joe Biden and black holes don't think you're black.
Imagine like a DEI universe. What about the white holes? I don't know, it's
What about white holes?
quality.
That's funny. So a white hole is like the opposite of a black hole, right? Like all it spits out all the matter.
Oh, it's like a white Karen.
It's very,
Yeah.
very.
I heard white Karens have problems with black holes on TikTok. That's the videos I see. They call the cops on them when they're walking in the park.
Oh God, I saw that. I remember that. God. Yeah. But you know what? The good thing is that the cops didn't actually arrest the black people.
Mm-hmm. No, that's important.
We have come a ways.
Plus, how do you put handcuffs on a black hole?
They're just considered
Oh.
arrestable because they're there. At least, you know.
Is it possible to imprison a black hole?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. In Russia, the black hole imprisons you.
Yes, correct.
Chip says maybe the entire time chain is being manipulated by market makers 75 years in the future. It could be.
That's
It could be. He just blew our minds.
So it's like
yeah, dude.
Quantum Pelosi kind of thing.
Quantum Pelosi.
Yeah.
You're on a roll, dude.
Yes.
What's up with Nancy Pelosi? She's still having a good time?
I don't know, but I don't mind seeing pictures of her when she was younger now that I'm older. It's weird.
Really? Pull that up, Jamie.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I don't know. I might get.
Actually, you know, if I rewind the clock in my head, yeah, I could see it.
Hold on. This is probably. Let me. I don't know.
The timeline shifted when Harambe died, and I will die on that hill. What's a Harambe?
Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe.
Harambe. That's how they
Harambe?
pronounced it when it was on the news. I don't know if that's true or not.
Is that like a place for sexy times?
Cuban.
Oh.
No, that's a harem. Sorry.
I don't know.
Like a bunch of turkeys. Like a turkey has his haram.
Mm-hmm. I thought if it was haram, you're not supposed to do it.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm. It's no good.
All right. I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed the validity of this. I haven't confirmed the validity of this old photo of Nancy Pelosi, but I think it's probably accurate.
Let's go with the videotape. Damn, son.
Where'd you find that?
Google. It's out there.
Wait a minute. Young Pelosi sounds like a rapper.
It does sound like a rapper. Young Pelosi.
That would be kind of like an interesting hip hop name, rapper name. Young Pelosi.
She just raps about
Yeah, she raps about front running the market.
front running.
I mean, that's kind of like, that fits, right?
If he just goes, he could actually, so let's see about maybe an AI rapper agent. We can just have it rap about all of Pelosi. People watch her trades. Like there's actually like trade followers.
Copy.
So you could actually like literally just have it make raps about what she's trading. Drop them.
Well, that's a good question. Like, is there a Pelosi? Did they block the Pelosi tracker from Twitter?
Great question. I didn't know there was one.
Peace. Pull this up for a sec. Take a look. Not financial advice, but I mean, it's as close to financial advice as you're gonna get, right? Tracking, right? Like, I don't think we need a disclaimer at this point.
Well, we gave a disclaimer at the beginning. We're just providing you news and information. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. And I mean, tracking Pelosi, people have probably done worse.
All right.
That's my non-financial advice on it.
We should do this on a regular basis. Actually, this whole like looking at
Pelosi.
It's kind of like a social landy, right? Instead of like tracking candles, you track senators.
I mean, how could this? Isn't she actually? She's a representative. She's not a senator. She was the Speaker of the House. How could this be? She can't be wrong, right? Can't be wrong following that trade.
Bitcoin's almost hit 90K.
Can you click on live stock portfolio? Hold on, corporate donors?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
What's corporate donors? Does that show up? Because this is kind of like
stock. Oh wow! Look at this. What is this?
That would be a good friggin' app to build, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Just take this API data.
What is Nexstar Media Group?
Nexstar.
Cummins. It's a political action committee. Yeah, okay.
So Verizon is a good investment, not financial advice. Keep going.
Cigna, Lockheed Martin.
I've heard of Lockheed before.
Aflac,
they make like safe
Comcast,
systems, right?
Cisco, Goldman.
Cisco.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one.
You know what? It's almost like everything BlackRock owns 80% of gives her money.
Google. Okay, these are
TI.
Texas Instruments. Good job.
They make the calculators, don't they? Good calculators.
Mathematical tool would come out of Texas.
G. Kraft actually is really a big one.
P&G for sure. Kraft Heinz. CVS. Honeywell, of course. Comcast, naturally. GM, huh?
AT&T. Well, GM is
really
right. GM is OG.
GE still. Good
GE. Verizon. Wait, Verizon's on here a couple times. Oh, this is going back
right.
One. So they give it probably every year. So this is back a few years. Corporate donors.
Can you?
It's not even that.
What is the recipient committee?
That's
that's the PAC that is. Shut up. So what we're looking at is the donors to her
actual congressional campaign. Right.
That's crazy.
So most of them are Nancy Pelosi for Congress. There's a couple that are a little bit different, but they might even just be like
like one investment thesis would be to be like, who are the Democrats and the Republicans both have on their PAC list? You know what I'm saying?
So that kind of information and research was being done back when I don't know if you guys, GP's probably definitely not old enough to remember Occupy Wall Street and the Tea Party movement. Occupy Wall Street and the Tea Party movement were organic grassroots movements, both on the political left and right in the U.S. of they were like grassroots organic movements basically rejecting corporate control over the two political parties, and they were really both. They were coming at, they represented different opinions, but they actually were starting to become respectful of each other. And there was a lot of conversations going on, and what I witnessed very much looked like, I don't have any like evidence or proof, right? But what it looked like to me was, during those times when they were having demonstrations and stuff, it seemed like those groups were infiltrated by agent provocateurs.
Yes, correct.
And sidelined. They were taken. The organic part of it was removed. They were infiltrated and basically relegated to being used as agitator groups moving forward after they were co-opted and put against each other. And that's really, we've been dealing with the consolidation of power over the people since then.
I've even heard the same thing about the JJJ movement, that they the letter after JJJ, they were also infiltrated similarly. I heard that
that I don't know. I mean, it was way before my time. I didn't experience that.
Of course.
Live. I experienced both. I would have conversations with people in both camps, and what I was finding is that most people we align on more than we disagree, for the most part.
Correct.
We're made, the media and the establishment is basically divides us on purpose. They make us focus on mostly irrelevant things that really don't mean a lot to any of us, and distract us from the fact that they're just engaging in massive fraud and grift and fomenting wars for no good reason and waging viruses upon us and whatnot.
But isn't it interesting, like, how easily the population seems to want to have someone to fight?
Well, yes, people kind of, when people don't actually have a self-derived moral compass, they need something to virtue signal over, or to show their own virtue.
Kind of like an emotional.
They need an enemy to fight against in order to make sure that they are actually, that their moral compass is aligned to something, because they try to draw it externally. People aren't trained to draw a moral compass internally and set their own value propositions and live with them and be malleable in them, because they know that maybe they didn't get it right. They can change their mind on things.
And most of these moral compi, is that what? I shouldn't have said that. What's the plural of compass?
I pulled that out of the universe with the Pelosi picture, which I was like, I don't do it. I kept saying it. I ignored the voice in my head that kept saying, "Don't." Why are you?
What is the plural of compass, chat?
When you let your intrusive thoughts win.
Because I was going to say the moral compass is inherited. Would you say?
Ooh, it comes from somewhere. I have morals, but I don't know how or why. I have values,
so
but I
don't know how. It's like an immaculate opinion.
The Who song, "The Seeker." I have values, but I don't know how or why. How do I have values? Why do I have values? Well, they have to derive from my subjective experience. Actually, I do know why.
Because, like, the left gets their moral compass from Jon Stewart, right? And the right gets it from, like, Alex Jones, kind of thing.
I thought it was John Oliver or Stephen Colbert.
They're all the same person.
Right. I could keep going on this conversation, and I'm not sure if it's compasses or compies. I'm not sure if that's correct. But you know what? It's almost time for Fine to Earn, so we will be back with the Game Master right after this word from our sponsors.
So much fun.
He is here. He has arrived. It is. Whoop. Do we do that thing?
Where'd he go?
I think we.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I
Nope.
only.
I'm doing the other
Welcome,
thing.
Xenitron.
GM
Hey.
Mortals.
How are you
ready?
this
Good morning.
fine Tuesday
Welcome.
morning, sir?
Treasure hunt.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got Orange in the
Fine Journey
house
ready.
again.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
remix.
It is. It
Looking
is
for the
time
music?
for
Yeah.
Fine to Earn. Oh, you got to. Hold on, we'll do this. All right. So it is time for Five to Earn. We have 5 Fine to Earn rounds today, sponsored by Rue, Leo, Wrapped Nothing, Bitcoin Pepe, and Welsh Corgi Coin. And as always, sponsored by Skullcoin and Xenitron, the game master, creator of these awesome games, this great way on how to engage with our community, provide some fun, some entertainment, and some opportunities to win some meme coins and get exposure to some of the great projects building community on Stacks. Thank you, Xenitron, for joining us for another set of rounds today.
Thank you for being alive. Yeah.
Well, I can't really take credit for that. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Keep it going.
You stopped eating the ice cream.
I did. Mostly.
Mostly.
Your wife didn't kill you, so that's a plus.
Yeah. There have definitely been some days where I was like worried about this food tastes too good. Is this the last meal? Did she
White Widow.
Could happen. You never know. You never know. You think you know people, but then kill you. No, I don't think my wife would do that. She likes having me around, I think.
If she's angry, she will say, "Buddy, shit on your pillow."
Wow. That's actually no, she sleeps in that bed, and she would absolutely if she heard you say that, she would totally freak out about the possibility of the dog even going in our room. She was very, very anti getting a puppy. It took me years of
Controlling.
It used to be we had to get plural acres. We had to acquire a property with more than 1 acre. That's been elusive. So, having 7 kids makes that a little more
In this
challenging.
economy.
Well, I'm a realtor, but I mean, I haven't, I can buy and sell them. I just haven't had the juice to acquire the opportunities. It's been impossible to buy anything the last 5 years. It's nuts. It's actually nuts in our market right now still. Anyway, we have the first round will be a double round with 1,500 Rue up for grabs in 2 games. So that's 3,000 Rue total. And that is our whitelist rounds for new players. So you have to register for the whitelist rounds. If you have not registered, you can actually make a comment underneath today's live stream or underneath one of the game posts. The game posts are all played on Skullcoin BTC on X. That's at Skullcoin BTC. The game rounds launch live there. Xenitron will give us a countdown when it's time to launch the games. And then the games launch, you'll have a link to Google Maps. You'll have an image that you're finding in Google Maps Street View. The first person that finds that image and drops a link to the image in the game post underneath, in the comments underneath the game post, wins the prize for that round. And again, we have 5 total rounds, including the double round with Rue Coin. We have Leo, Bitcoin Pepe, Wrap Nothing, and Welsh Corgi Coin. And then at 10 a.m., we have Mr. Wolf from the Spaghetti Punks joining us to talk about Wrap Nothing and
Okay, we are ready. Let the hunt begin.
All right, very good. Michael, you want to do first round?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, Michael, you can count down.
Okay, so let me get this all queued up. Welcome everyone to Skullcoin. That's right, Skullcoin BTC. Today we are going to be testing our geospatial intelligence quotient with Skullcoin BTC. In order to play the game, you'll have to first like and retweet the stream. That's right. You have to like and retweet the stream. What's going to happen next is that I'm going to count down from 5, and then I'll proceed to show you how this all works. Are you ready? I know I am. 5.
Hey, how that your screen share left?
Oh, did it? Oops.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's try it again. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, everybody. All right, how's that?
That was excellent. Now I'm glad it happened.
Hello, come on. We should do like the Indian version of geocaching, right? Where the bloody is it? So we're going to count down from 5, and then I'll show you how to play the game. 5, 7, 13, 2, 0.
Why is your screen
That was
keep
me.
going off?
I turned it off after you turned it back on. It kept not staying on for me.
All good. It shows it's still sharing
It's
on
on.
my
It's
stuff.
on now.
All right,
You're
there we
good.
go.
You're good.
Okay, the
So-
game is on. Just
Whoa.
refresh and let's go.
So I've refreshed the page, and we're going to zoom in to the page. So
Let's go.
now,
You guys need to make sure that you like and share the game round, like and share the post, like and share the live stream.
so your assignment, if you choose to accept it, is to locate the coordinates of these images on Google Maps. Your assi-
Kangaroo has a helmet.
So what we're going to do is look for these images on Google Maps, and you can start right here. These are the coordinates of the starting spot. So notice that we have a blue car, what would you call that color?
Peach.
Like a fuchsia
Salmon.
peach.
I would call that salmon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same
Dude,
color.
what
as
is
Dave
going
and
on in this car?
What is
Anyways,
What
damn.
has he got in there?
So we're looking for this right here, and so like I said, we just click over here, and if you press escape
This is why
and
I love
layers. Oh, sometimes it doesn't give me the pin drop if I click on the link. So sometimes
Really?
I copy and paste. Yeah, I don't know why. So let's tuck this like a Friday night in California. Now, so where are we in the world? We are in. Where is that? Is that on the? Oh, it's on an island. Is that Crete? Where are we? So we're over here. Now let's zoom in. Whoa. Palma. So it looks like that this is in an intersection of some sort, and we're looking for blue and white. At least that's what goes on in my head. Now, so what I'm thinking about is intersections right now. So what are some other intersections around here? Whoa. No. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, looks like we have 2 winners. Let's
go.
It's FIDA.BTC and Dera BTC. Congrats. They found different locations.
Huh.
Congratulations, everybody.
Data says you was first, you was second silver medal, so you was late for 20 seconds.
Yep. Looking at all the ladies. One of the best parts about playing Skullcoin is you get to kind of be A voyeur of sorts.
Get to be slightly pervy, but it's
Well.
okay.
I mean,
No, that's
The right one doesn't
Yes.
look like a lady.
this one?
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
Oh, you think she might be a convert?
Tuck it in like a Friday night.
Ristorante Italiano. Hold on, they spelled it differently here. What's up with that?
Ristorante Italiano.
RERI. And then you can look at what this
and
guy's
there's
doing.
also no U in that other way.
Oh, the other one? There's no U.
Well, there's no
Interesting.
Actually, does it end with an E or an I? Ristorante. Yeah, all right.
Wow.
So the first one is actually more Italian. The second one is more of a, I guess, Anglicanized Italian.
Oh, look, it's like where'd the lady go? Oh, she looks suspicious. Look at that. What's going on here? So that's how you lose at Skullcoin. Orange is going to show you how to win at the game.
That's an excellent segue, Michael. So we got
Hopefully your
four
company is
more
better
rounds
than mine.
coming. We got
Yeah,
four
we
more
are ready
rounds.
to continue the games. 4 more rounds. 4 rounds will be open for everyone, so everyone can participate and compete.
So these are open rounds, 4 open rounds. We are ready to launch, and these going to be 2 back-to-back simultaneously, or are we going to do them one
Yeah,
at a
2
time?
rounds simultaneously.
All right, so we are watching Orange's screen. Orange is the OG top leaderboard find to earner. He is the top. What are we calling hunters? He's the top hunter. These are all treasure hunters. Is that the term we're going with, Zenny?
Hunters, yeah, the hunters.
So Orange is the top hunter, and he's going to show you guys how it's done. You're on the Skullcoin BTC account on X, waiting.
Wait,
And
does that
make
make me
sure
a bottom
you share the
hunter?
live stream. What's that?
How dare you?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Does that make me the bottom hunter if Orange is the top hunter?
I thought it was a secret.
I don't think that's what makes you a bottom hunter, Michael.
How dare you? California again, huh?
What's this got to do with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, anyway?
Give it away now.
Who love the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
How long will it take him to find the location?
Okay, mortals, are you ready?
We are ready, sir.
Let's go.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Great. We have Welsh game and Leo game, so cat and dog. Friends will be friends.
Welsh and Leo. I love it. 2 of the OG meme tokens on Stacks. Great communities, great IP. Love what's going on with the Welsh Corgi community, and a huge fan of Rubes and all he does in our ecosystem for with Leo and beyond, with STX tools and all the other cool stuff he's helping us with.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm
Okay.
waiting. I'm playing this round.
Okay, we are ready. 2 games simultaneously. Get ready, everyone. 50,000 Leo and 15,000 Welsh. Let's go.
Let's go.
Remember to be
Okay.
fast, please.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Welsh game is on and the Leo game is on. Let's see who is the most skilled and just lucky today.
So, Orange, can you talk about what's going on in your head as you do this?
There is nothing going on in my head.
Oh, maybe that's why you found it so fast.
Yes.
Maybe I'm
Yeah.
overthinking it.
So if you look at the image, you see that you have to find a dog that is also on some kind of driveway
Mhm.
or someone. So I'm going to just put it.
Is that a Datsun?
Not sure. But if I'm looking at it, it's a neighborhood. There's a patch of greenery in it as well. So yeah, you've got a lot of clues to not be working with, but also be working
Oh,
with.
look at that one. Yeah.
It was not there.
We have still no winners.
Hmm.
People are becoming slow.
I don't
Or
know.
the tricks are, or they're getting harder.
Is that it?
It could be.
Great job.
Thanks. I'm going to go for the Leo as well, because I don't want you guys to win. It's all mine. Let's see.
I got Leo.
You did?
I did.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay, the winners for the game Orange and PeaceLoveMusic.
Let's go.
PeaceLoveMusic was faster than Cold World for 1 second. I just
Whoa.
posted.
Oh, really? I
Let's
got it
go.
just in. I almost said something too. If I had talked before I posted, I would have
Mm.
lost.
Congrats,
That's
Pete.
how much. And I did like and repost the tweet, by the way, and I shared out the live stream, so I am an eligible winner.
Yeah,
Ari,
Orange.
Here's
did
moving
you
silence.
like and share out the post?
I always do at first because
All right.
I know if I don't, I won't get my prize.
That's it. You got to share them out.
Exactly. And I don't want others to get my share of the pie. It's all mine.
So, do we have to have like a corporation in the Gibraltar for people to start betting on Orange versus like, you know?
Yeah,
It's
Orange. Can you show the people where was the Leo quest?
I'm not sure. I'm looking for it as well.
Oh yeah, let's see Orange how he plays and find the Leo. That will be very
Mhm.
funny until I make the last 2 games.
Okay.
Sure.
all right. Let's do it.
So I'm at the coast, and if you look at the picture, we have to see the seagulls. So that tells me it's close by, or at least that's
Mm.
my thought about it. It's close by the waterfront. We also see that there is some kind of pillar, and there is some kind of crossing. Is it a crossing? Yeah, perhaps, or just
Intersection with a red roof in the background.
exactly. So yes, certain things that are showing, and I'm going to look for the intersection in combination with the red roofs. So we are at the starting point, and nothing screams at me for I have to go a certain way. And Peace is laughing his ass off because
I'm not laughing. That's Xenitron. You can't tell the difference.
that's a piece, not
let me
okay.
see
Like
there.
that was a fun. Just for 1 second, piece was a faster than Cold World. That's real competition.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm preparing the last 2 games, and we can make a more fun. Let's make 2 locations for not coin for nothing.
Oh, 2 spots for nothing. So it's 2 games going at the same time for nothing.
Yeah,
Prizes.
and we launch simultaneously Pepe and nothing. Like
Very nice.
so,
there'll be
there will be 3 winners.
3 winners for this one. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Guys, make sure you share out the live stream. Zenny, do you need a minute before we launch?
Yeah.
Let me actually, real quick, we'll just give a shout out to our amazing show sponsors. We are super blessed to have some amazing DeFi projects in Stacks. StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump in. StackingDAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. Mike, you're never allowed to leave early again.
They do that on the TV shows.
Actually, I double check, and the Winnie was faster than Orange, so Winnie won the Welsh round.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, she was faster.
That's crazy.
Faster than for 20 seconds.
Orange, wow, so it wasn't even close. Orange, what the heck? You know why?
It's because I asked him to explain what he was doing.
Yeah,
and
that's
slowed him down. My mistake.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. We need him. He needs a little bit of
we just have too much spam and notifications, so too much answers today. That's very good. We have a lot of players.
No, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, winning top 5 in our leaderboard. She has she almost top 3, I believe, with Crypto Finder, maybe. A little dude across the street.
Very cool. Let me real quick. Bitflow is your go-to DEX on Stacks, a powerful aggregator pulling the best swap rates from Alex Arcadico and Velar. Trade BTC, SBTC, STX, USDC, and Runes tokens seamlessly, including Liquidium's Lick token. It's the only DEX on Stacks with native BTC swaps. You can add SBTC or PBTC with no impermanent loss, no pairing required. And they have that awesome DCA tool where you can auto buy BTC, SIP10 tokens, or runes. Start over at bitflow.finance. And today, like every day, we have the DeOrganized Zeely campaign through Bitflow. You can earn free Zeely points every day. Today's password is time to earn. Head over to the Zeely campaign for Bitflow and get your password in to get today's Zeely points. And so we have these last rounds ready to go. And I'm actually going to bring on, he doesn't have to play, but I know he wants to hang out and say hi to us. We got Mr. Wolf in the house. He's going to be joining us for the Wrapped Nothing segment in a minute. What's up, Wolfie? How you doing today, man?
Hey, good morning, legends. How are you?
Good morning, legend.
GM.
And with lots of legends today. Xenitron here, Giga Pepe.
What's up,
How are
man?
you, brothers?
What's up?
Good.
What's up?
Fine. Thank you.
Good to see you, Wolf.
This is like how we do every day now, Wolfie, man. We're playing games, we're hanging with the Chads, and we're just loving life in our Stacks and broader Bitcoin ecosystem, man. Super excited to have you here with us today. Oh, I think he's having a little bit of a technical difficulty. So I got that right. Okay. So we're about to run our last couple of rounds of Find to Earn. And you're welcome to play along with us if you want to, or just watch. Orange is sharing his screen. He's the resident professional treasure hunter. And he's going to show us how.
I'm only watch because my Mac is already exploding. So.
Yeah, that's okay. I love playing. It's really fun. And I actually won a round today, so I'm definitely going to try to beat Orange again. But you're not obligated to play. You can just hang out and enjoy the show, brother. And Zenny, whenever you're ready.
I believe we have a lot of people who just enjoy, like on Twitch, and that's very fun. You just like watching TV. That's very cool. And we have live content. It's very interesting. It's intense. It's challenging. It's real competition.
Sometimes it's funny.
Okay, 1 more minute and we will be ready.
1 more minute. All right. Well, let me talk a little bit about, we have Bitcoin Pepe and Wrapped Nothing rounds coming up. Bitcoin Pepe is the original Pepe coin on Bitcoin, came out before Pepe on Ethereum. It is the OG Pepe coin. It's the orange one. which reflects Bitcoin Orange, and the community is second to none. The Bitcoin Pepe crew is my crew. You know, I love those guys to death. They're always supporting us. Great vibe in their spaces and in their Discord. You should definitely check out B Pepe. And Rap Nothing is, I mean, there's no token in this ecosystem with more cred than Rap Nothing. It's the first meme coin on Bitcoin, on Stacks, tremendous community, way overly represented dev community. It's just a bunch of amazing guys in that ecosystem. I can't wait to chat more about them with Mr. Wolf coming up. And Zenny, whenever you are ready, we are ready for these
Okay,
last
nice.
few rounds.
Yeah. So we play one location for Pepe, and we will play two location for our not coin, nothing. So be ready. You can play Pepe one or like nothing. It's up to you. It's your choice.
And the nothing is, it's going to be one starting location but two images, or is it two separate starting locations?
Yeah, it will be one starting location and two images.
Very
Exactly.
cool. So you got three options to find and earn on this round, guys.
Yeah, we will have like three winners, and it will be very interesting, like how you can solve these games. It will be not so hard.
And make sure you like and repost the game round and like and share the live stream.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we are almost ready.
Mark Coffee, you gotta drop the location under the post.
Yeah, I meant to actually mention earlier, but we were there was too much going on when he commented, so I didn't get a chance to follow up with him. But yeah, you got to put it's always any conversation in the live chat's great, but we're not usually monitoring that during the live rounds. We're monitoring the chat or the comments underneath the game round. That's where you got to make your post, and that's where we can check the timestamps where everyone's responding in the same place.
Yeah, and we just using notifications, so I can see who was the faster just for 1 second. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. The last two games, there will be three winners. Everyone can participate and play, and we will see who will be the luckiest today. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We start from the nothing, and we are going two locations for nothing. Let's go. Three winners. No parking.
Orange is definitely moving quickly.
Orange like Flash, yeah, he is very fast. But that's cool that people just become better in this game and compete with Orange and with everyone. Like because this is a game of the skill and luck. You can improve your skills all day long. And we have like no Ghibli images only in the first game, so without like Ghibli, it's more the skill than luck. We have still no winners, and we will have three winners today. Still no answers. The game is on. Okay, looks like one pro player already come back. We have Crypto Finder. Crypto Finder found the Pepe. Crypto Finder winner for Pepe, and the Crypto Lady was the second. Crypto Finder was faster than Crypto Lady for 3 seconds.
Oh, that was a close race.
That was a close race. 3 seconds?
Yeah, that's a split decision.
We still have no winners for nothing.
I'm working on it.
I'm working here.
I'm working.
Okay, we have winner for nothing. It's orange. Orange found the police car.
Both. I found both.
You found both?
Can't put nothing past orange.
I think I found the.
Let me check.
That might not be it. Anyway, it's not. It's not the van.
I seem to do better when there are no women around.
Coincidence?
Yeah, we have like full winners. We have Crypto Finder and Orange found the both location because they was close. And
There, I didn't find either of them. That's the one I started on too. Well done, Orange. Congratulations.
So today we have, I believe, like 5-6 different winners. Yeah. We have Winnie, we have Crypto Finder, Orange,
Peace,
and
Peace Love. Yeah.
And who won the first round? There was 2 winners for the first round.
Crypto Finder was the winner of the Pepper round.
What, the whitelist round? Who won? We had 2 winners for the Rue round too, right?
Yeah, whitelist round. It's a new players. For whitelist rounds, it was a Dera.btc and Kida BTC.
Very good. Congratulations to all of our winners. Really excited for all of you. I love playing these games. Thank you guys for tuning in to Find to Earn. Those that are interested, you should definitely stick around for the conversation with Mr. Wolf. If you don't know, Spaghetti Punks is an amazing project, and really excited to chat with him about what's going on with the with Rap Nothing and the Spaghetti Punks and all the stuff he's got working on in our ecosystem. Cannot wait to catch up with Mr. Wolf. Thank you, Zenny, for tuning in or for coming and joining us today. I love the Find to Earn rounds. I am starting the process, by the way, of lining up sponsors for next month. So if you are interested in sponsoring rounds for next month, we do have a couple of other meme communities we're looking at. Could possibly do some NFT drops as well, now that BoostX actually allows us to drop NFTs instead of and not just tokens. So if you are looking to become a sponsor of Find to Earn, we are looking for sponsors for May starting right now. And thank you all for tuning in today. It is not Tuesday, and we are not amused. Welcome, Wolfie. How are you today, man? Super excited. I really appreciate you joining us today and coming on to talk to us about Rap Nothing and what you guys have done in collaboration with the Spaghetti Punks and the Nothing community.
Amen. Thank you very much for having me again. And yeah, first of all, people are becoming really skilled at the Find to Earn game. Like they're super fast.
Really, it's getting
really impressive.
That's why we call it the Pro League. It's not just Orange, by the way. The guy he's definitely an animal in the game. But
yeah, that's why we created different whitelist for different categories. It will be like a ELO in chess. We just having fun right now, but it will be more like different leagues.
Right, exactly. Nice. It's still evolving. We're going to be evolving the games and it's something we can just kind of always reiterate and kind of create more value, more experience for our viewers. And engagement. I mean, it's been great for onboarding. It gives us a lot of different things we can do. I believe Codename Satoshi Dev has been in contact with Skullcoin about possibly integrating with the DeOrganized.media XP functionality too. Can't wait to see what might come out of that. How we might integrate some of the playing through that functionality as well. But I really want to talk about, well, the Not Punks was actually a tremendous mint. When was that? October or November? Lost him. Oh, he's here. He's back on.
Okay, I'm going back to the crypt. See you.
Oh, thank you, Zenny. I appreciate you, brother. We'll talk soon. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye, Zenny. Sorry, guys, since my connection is not really stable right now.
You know what? It's very common. You know, it's just it happens a lot on here. We're used to it. So don't, it seems to be stable enough where you're right back on anyway. But it happens. So don't stress about it. Is basically
right now. I'm at the sea in Molise, which is like an Italian region.
Nice.
I'm enjoying some days of beach and sea.
I'm jealous. I need some beach days myself.
Yeah, but not very good connections around here.
That's okay. You must. That's
fine.
Yeah, you must need to disconnect. And that's good for you, brother.
All right, so I can talk about a little bit of the Not Punk collection.
Yeah, please do. I remember. So when was that? October? Around? I know.
It was. I think October. It was like a couple of days after the Nakamoto.
Right. Okay, that's right. So it was early to mid October.
Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, it was just like 2 days after or something like that. After the Nakamoto update.
The dates in my head for Nakamoto are somewhere around October 4th or October 10th. I don't remember exactly anymore. It kept moving on us, so I don't really remember what that day was. But I'm
not sure either. But I think it was October or something like that.
I remember that I was ready to mint. I had a bunch of mint passes available, and it happened so fast, I missed it, and you were so gracious as to give me an awesome Not Punk, so I do have one in my collection.
Right, I remember.
Of course, but yeah, but I think it's actually one of the coolest looking collections. So I'm a huge fan of the spaghetti punk art. Anyway, I've been a fan since I came into the ecosystem. So I really. I don't get into the Discord as much, period. So I'm not as often getting in there and saying hi as much as I used to, but I did used to hang out in there a lot and come in and say hi to you guys back during the bear when you guys launched the Bitcoin Bear V2.
I think you're the proud owner of the first bear. If
I have one and two, actually. I got one and two.
Oh, no. That's great. I think now we are at 250 mints out of 400. So we are almost there.
It's more than half.
And we have the Bitcoin whales already. They're ready.
Oh, I think I lost you.
Yeah, I love the spaghetti punk art style, dude. Bitcoin bears are OG as they come, and the not punks are one of the hottest collections whenever it dropped, dude. That mint went by so fast.
It minted super fast.
So fast, dude.
And it was because it's super fire. So I mean, you've done a ton of collabs too. There was the Not Punks, the Welsh Punks.
Yeah.
Some great stuff, and they all look super dope. I love the artwork. I love the style. I'm actually just bringing up the Not Punk now, but
let's do it.
Yeah.
Basically, the Not Punk was born during a conversation with Gislo and Sam from the Nothing community, because they wanted to create a cool NFT collection that can truly represent Nothing, and they vibed with the spaghetti punk style. So at the beginning, actually, we explored the idea of doing something based on the Nothing CEO meme, which is a huge meme in the Nothing community. We ran a few tests in that direction, but I don't know, it didn't really click for us. So we shifted a little bit and started exploring some new artistic direction and building around like a non-character, which is not a person, it's not a monster, it's not a spirit, and we landed on this this body, which is my opinion is insanely cool, and
Super cool.
and yeah, everything started to go into place.
It looks almost like a digital phantom kind of thing. I really
Yeah.
dig it. I think they're really, really super dope. I love the traits. I love the suits. Really, really cool stuff, man.
Lots of suits taken from the the Nothing CEO memes. And so yeah, the collection is 5,235 pieces, which is actually the number of the block where the Nothing token was deployed. And
Oh, I didn't know that. That's wicked cool.
yeah,
Nice,
And-
that's
and-
a nice little throwback piece.
as far as I know, that was the very first token on Stacks, the very first on-chain token on Stacks deployed. And
It
yeah,
was. It was the first meme token deployed
First.
on Stacks is Wrap Nothing, which
Yeah.
was a source of frustration for the Welsh Corgi crew. But unfortunately for them, they just weren't first. They're the first dog kind.
I mean,
We
that's
love
on
but-
chain. You cannot fake that.
That's it. That's it.
we can say that Welsh is the very first meme coin that that go mainstream on Stacks.
Well,
say
and they do have that. They got listed on a major exchange. They are the first dog coin on Bitcoin too. So I mean, they have a
Yeah.
lot of. We don't need to. They don't need to be insecure about not being the first meme token on Bitcoin because Wrap Nothing is.
I mean, only love for not for Leo, for Ro, for Welsh, for all
Yeah, we have-
meme now. A huge fan of meme right now.
Meme George's meme is really cool. Flat Earth is coming up. There's a bunch of cool.
Yeah.
We are very, very, very blessed to have some great community-based meme tokens in our ecosystem. They're not just pump and dump trash. They're real meme coins with real communities and good founders who are dedicated to broadening the ecosystem in general too. Like they're not all of them. I mean, Welsh is completely different because it's completely community run. There was a community takeover. Mad love for Welsh, but I think Wrap Nothing might be the coolest. They got they really have a cool vibe because of the whole nothing mystique and the like even these not punks are so cool looking and they just have this. They do have a different vibe, and they were first.
And I mean, nothing was a very huge airdrop back then. Maybe maybe the Nothing airdrop and the Leo was the two main one on Stacks. So I mean, they rewarded all the OG wallets and OG members of Stacks. So I truly respect that.
Right. Well, and they also they forced people to actually learn how to participate in the wrap and unwrap function too. So it actually onboarded some people into the technical side of things versus just being a holder. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a really cool process.
So this collection have all the classics spaghetti punk DNA. For example, the bodies. We have the aliens, the zombies, the apes, and the gold bodies, which are our iconic traits from our basically all our collection from the OG pixel art from 2021. And we also brought some more recent traits like the noise and the galaxy bodies, which are super dope. And then we added full on spaghetti punk branding, from hats to shirts to earrings. And just like the Welsh punk, all these traits, the spaghetti punk branding traits, give a multiplier when it comes to earning S point. Of course, on top of that, we mix all the Nothing branding also. And so we gave to this collection, I think, some unique vibes. Like it's some part horror, gothic, and like steampunk.
Yeah.
And also, man, there are some hidden gems. I don't know if you guys have seen the TV show, The Preacher.
I've heard of it, but I'm not super familiar.
Okay, so for the viewers that have seen that, definitely check out the trait of the mouth, the horse face, which is inspired of one of the character of the TV show, The Preacher. It's really it's really funny. Yeah, the horse face.
Oh, okay. That's great. I don't think I ever caught that. I've seen this, but I don't think I ever caught the name of that trait before.
Yeah, that's a little Easter egg. Yeah, when it comes to the outfit, so we did lots of Nothing CEO meme suits. They're very, very clean, very classic suits. And there's this contrast that is very fun. So the contrast from the suits and the rough, undefined, non-character based body, which to me is very funny. And yeah, the style of this collection just it's different. I'm really proud of the Not Punks.
Dude, it really is. Well, and let's just go back to the idea that you have
5,235
unique, 5,235 unique NFTs. They minted out in I don't remember how long it was. I think it was within less than an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. At some point, we crashed the Nakamoto.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It would. I couldn't even get transactions to go through.
Yeah, there was 30 minutes of freezing blocks, and then everything started working again, and it goes mint out pretty fast. Yeah. So if I can talk about the minting part for a second.
Yeah.
So basically, we as Spaghetti Punk, we wanted to prioritize our holders, so people that already have our NFTs and who was already earning S point. And so half of the collection was mintable with S point. Around 2,500 pieces was mintable with S point, and the rest was mintable in STX. If I remember correctly, it was 4 STX, the mint price, so super affordable.
I think that's correct. I think that's right. They were not expensive, and you could also use the S points. I was all ready to go, man. I remember. It was too fast. It was just it went too crazy. There was so much demand. So I guess the question is, when are you guys gonna do? What's next for Spaghetti Punk? Are you guys got a new? You got a project you're working on?
So we have we have the trilogy to Screw the Market, which was our first 3 collection, the Bitcoin Bulls, Bitcoin Bears, and Bitcoin Whales OG. So we redo that from pixel art to drawing. So we launched the Bitcoin Bulls, the Bitcoin Bears. Now it's 150 pieces left from the mint out. When we'll be mint out, we will launch the Bitcoin Whales.
So the whales are ready. You're just waiting. People have to buy.
They're ready. They're ready, but we don't want to put too much collection into minting.
Yeah, it makes sense to. Yeah, you don't want to saturate the market too much.
Exactly.
It's not time yet. I get it. Although,
if you go in the Bitcoin Bears, so very cool thing is that mint price is 20 STX. But if you click on the S point, minting S point, you can see that it's 10 STX actually, because that's our ecosystem. So we have the marketplace for S point,
That's on
Um,
their market, right? On
yeah,
the club.
exactly. But it's only in order to
I
see
don't
it, you
have
have
my.
to.
This is my like my Chrome has my testnet wallet on it only, so I can't actually show everybody my.
Yeah, I know that's unfortunate, but yeah, all the club sections are only for the Spaghetti Punk Club members, which are the holders of at least one NFT from the Spaghetti Punk Club.
Right. I actually have more than
This
one
one.
too. If I had the forethought, I could have just sent that one of them to this wallet and been able to connect. But you can actually
This
get
one is our main collection. It's like, if you have this one, you're
Right.
part of the club, and so.
And it acts
you
as a
can-
wallet too, so to speak, in the app, where you can stake other Spaghetti Punk NFTs in the main Spaghetti Punk Club NFT
Exactly.
and earn S points over
Exactly.
time.
So
And
we
then
call
you
that subscribing system, because
other
we used to have a staking thing, but we actually evolved from that, and so all this stuff is 100% our design, and so the subscribe system is really better because you don't have to send the NFT to the smart contract. It's 100% non-custodial. Your NFT that you subscribe are not locked in any way, so you can sell them, you can transfer them, you can do whatever you want. But as long as you have it, you will farm the S point that you can collect. But S point is not a token. It's not a SIP10 standard token. So you cannot hold the S point in your wallet. So you need something that can hold S point. So basically, this something is the Spaghetti Punk Club NFTs. Each Spaghetti Punk Club NFT is like a card where you can store points, up to 4,200 points per NFT. And the cool thing that is the S point is on chain, 100% on chain. So you can transfer the points from one Spaghetti Punk Club to another. You can do in the club page in the member area. Of course, you need to have one Spaghetti Punk Club to see in your wallet to see the area. Yeah, so these points are transferable, and you can like charge. You can fill up a Spaghetti Punk Club with points and put it on sale on Gamma. So the people who will bought the NFT will also bought the points on the NFT. That's really cool. And there, of course, there is the marketplace. Again, 100% on chain. There's no database involved here. Everything is stored on chain. So we just provide a UI for all this stuff, but everything is on chain. And yeah, so you can put some sale or order for your S point in the marketplace. The cool thing is that with the mint in S point, for example, the Bitcoin Bears, it's 20 STX. I mean, if you mint with 20 STX, they go to us. We appreciate the support, and that's it. But if you mint with S point, the S point by design, when you mint with S point, they get burned. If you go, man, please, in the Spaghetti Punk homepage, there's some infographics with all the S point data. Okay, so you can see that. So by now the 4 million and 4 million S point was created, and 3.4 million was burned because all the mint we provide with S point, it's basically S point that will be burned. And the cool thing is that if you mint with S point now, automatically will fetch the marketplace. So for example, now for 4,200 S point, the lowest sale in the marketplace is 10 STX. So if you try to mint a Bitcoin Bears, you will only if you don't have S point, but you have a Spaghetti Punk Club, instead of buying for 20 STX, you can buy the 4,200 S point you need for 10 STX
on the market, as long as
on
you
the
have
market.
if you have a Spaghetti
Exactly, but
Punk
it's-
Club NFT, the main one, you have access to the market. You
Exactly.
can go buy S points for 10 STX.
Yeah, because basically the S point going. So I can explain you the process. So the S point, all these things. So the UX, man, that was really hard to do. The UX I think is really amazing because everything happened in one transaction. So basically, when you buy the S point from the market, the S point going from the contract to your Spaghetti Punk Club, then you mint it, and when you mint it, the S point gets burnt, and you receive your Bitcoin bears. The cool thing is that with this system, you actually are paying a club member that is selling the S point, and of course, those fuckers, of course, always dump the price for. So basically, all our means with S point is, it's an entire market with arbitrage and all this stuff, and we are expanding that. We are expanding that in a very powerful way.
So the price of S points is subject to change if people start buying more of them.
Yeah. We cannot see the marketplace now, but yeah, basically in them. Do you remember the STX 20?
Yes.
So the style is something like that. So you can put like an announcement, like I want to sell 4200 S point for, I don't know, 20 STX, and people can buy that fully or partially. So let's say I only want to buy 100 S point from that announcement, so I will pay the percentage price and buy only a part. That's how it works. And so basically in the next few weeks we're going to do some fire announcements. And we are
We're gonna come back on DeOrganized and tell us about
of course, man. Happy to it. We're cooking. We're not sleeping.
Nice. I love it, man. I am super excited. I could talk to you all day. I actually have a real life realtor party committee meeting that's starting.
Oh, sure.
But we'll have to have you back on again. And I know the morning show time might actually work well for you because of your time.
Yeah, it's 6 p.m. now. So here it's 4 p.m. Sorry.
And we usually go live a little bit. You're welcome on any. You don't have to come on for like a meme token segment either. We can have Beyond just come on in the morning when you have a little bit more news to share, perhaps, or even to just talk more about what's going on with the Spaghetti Punks and maybe remind people about the few Bitcoin bears that are still left that they take advantage of, and that 10 stacks right now you can mint one for, and you just got to go get some S points. 10 stacks is about $7 right now, so it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, actually, it's $10. No, how much is stacks right now? 7 cents? 70 cents?
Yeah, it's like 70 cents, 67 cents, something like that. So it's $7 for 10 stacks.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Yeah, we call that free in the NFT world.
Free.
It's free.
$7. You can't make that. You can make that. You can buy 3 of them if you work for an hour at like minimum wage around here. So yeah, they're cheap. And they're awesome. You definitely want to have one. You should definitely have a Spaghetti Punk, by the way. Those are also only 20. So it's like
they're 20 STX.
Yeah, 20 stacks. You can't get them with S points because you have to have S points. You have to have them to get S points. But
you can check on Gamma. Maybe the listed one have some S point on it. You can check that out.
Oh, I never even thought about that. So
on the homepage you will find an S point checker. You just put the ID of the NFT and it will say if it holds some S point.
I will definitely try that. I will definitely, when I get, I have so much free time these days, but man, it's really, really, I love the Spaghetti Punks. I'm so glad that we got you on for the nothing segment. We will definitely have to have you on more often, man. It's been too long since the last time we had you on. And I love the vibe. I just love chilling with you. You're a good dude. You reflect what draws me into this space, the art and the culture and the community side of things.
You're too good, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Well, you make really cool stuff. You've done it on your own way, but integrated with the community, man. I really, really dig what you've done, Wolf. Great stuff, man. I wish I had more time. I do got to wrap up, but it's been awesome having you. We'll definitely have you on again soon. I am PeaceLoveMusic.
Man.
We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live every Monday through Friday with all the news and information we can bring you about what's going on in the Bitcoin and broader crypto space, including stacks. Thank you, Orange. Thank you, GP. Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for joining us today. You guys all have a blessed day. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace out.